technical difficulties. And we're going to get back on track with the Saharan dust because there's a couple people that were like, hey, I really enjoyed that stream. So we're going to just pick up where we left off. Okay, so we were basically at, okay, well, let me start off with the photo. Okay, so this is what's going on over there, and this is Spain, yeah. Okay, so they said the Sahara was actually growing. I'd like to know more about that. A vehicle covered by dust from the Sahara dust blown by Storm Celia is seen in Madrid, Spain, March 15. So 3 days ago. Looks pretty grisly. Okay, a view of Almeria Fortress covered in orange as a result of airborne dust from Saharan dust in Almeria, southeastern Spain. Ooh. So it looks like what they said was going to happen for Planet X, but people are like, no, that's just the dust from the desert. But the desert's always been there, so I mean, but they said that it's getting bigger because of climate change. Look at this. It kind of looks like a finger is saying, fuck you. Look at the top of the jet. Doesn't it kind of look like a finger, like kind of like a demonic finger kind of flicking you off with like wings? What's going on in this picture? Kind of looks like I'm being flicked off. Okay, so, oh my God, that's in Switzerland? Switzerland looks like Mars. And they said asthma is flaring up. People have to stay indoors. Don't go outside for long periods of time. Airborne dust from Sahara, Almeria, southeastern Spain. Pictured a former Swiss Air Force fighter jet, Mirage 2000, is placed on display in front of the entrance of the Swiss Army at Saharin Air Base as the Saharan sand colors of the sky in orange and creates a special light atmosphere. Switzerland earlier today. Ooh, I want to take that pictures. Look at that one. I know I showed it, but I like it. Okay, and then that's the Saharan dust drifts over Switzerland near Mount Brison and the village of Stans in the canton of Nidwalden, Switzerland. Nidwalden, Switzerland. Are we having a Planet X situation here? The red dust from the Sahara makes Spain look like other worlds, guys. Yeah, I'm back. There was a couple people that were like, I really enjoyed the stream. I kind of enjoyed it. I was like, I kind of want to get into this. So we're going to do that. It looks like the Mothman Prophecies is right. It looks like the Mothman Prophecies. Doesn't it? Doesn't it give you a creepy, like, something feeling? Mothman Mobile out here. Ooh. Did you know Nick got married? Yeah, we know Nick got married. Nick got married just like that? Boom. Have you guys seen this one? Just kidding. You really like that picture, don't you? I do. I don't know why. Okay, you guys want to see some? We also advise people with asthma to continue to manage their condition with their preventer inhaler, usually brown. This will help reduce the inflammation in their airways and make them less likely to react to asthma triggers. Spain's weather service predicts that the dust will continue to accumulate through Wednesday and can reach northwards as far as the Netherlands and Germany. Many Spaniards awoke Tuesday to find a layer of red dust, covering the terraces, the streets, the cars, everything outside. The sky in the capital of Madrid and other cities has a gritty tinge to them. Visibility in Madrid and cities like Granada and Leon were reduced to 2.5 miles of sight. Emergency authorities have recommended citizens to use their face masks if they go outside to avoid outdoor exercise. Climatology Laboratory Research Unit at the University of Alicante is sharing updates on the situation and has issued an advice to those living in the areas impacted by this Saharan dust. The orange sand from Sahara fell overnight, covering the snow in Pau Ingli Ski Resort. Pau Ingli Ski Resort. Oh, that's not the desert. That's snow. This isn't sand. It just looks like sand. I was like, that's snow, and then it covers it so it looks like sand. So it's like red snow. Very eerie. Let's just punch right in here and just get all the updates in here. Get it, scan it into the database there. The skier looks on as sand from the Sahara fell overnight, covering the snow. Pau Ingli Ski Resort, southwestern France. So we're talking about France. We're talking about Switzerland. We're talking about Spain. All right. They got their boom, boom, boom going on. Have you ever been by those when they boom, boom, boom come by you and it's like the vibrations like under the car? It's crazy. People at the San Nicolas viewpoint in Granada with Alhambra in the background blurred by the Saharan dust. So I remember on YouTube, I was watching a whole bunch of Planet X stuff. And they were like, in the coming years, basically, it was the same thing as climate change. Because they were like, we're going to be transformed. We're going to have huge waves of coastal cities and towns and everything that climate change says is happening. The Planet X situation said that we're going to see dust come in, and there was going to be lots of this red orange sky operations going on, and then they were going to, because like the planet apparently is like affecting whatever is out there, whether you want to call it planet or some sort of weirdness. I don't know. Planet X, Nibiru, the ninth planet, keeps going and going and going. I'm not saying I know what's going on, but as far as I could tell, this looks like some sort of red dust. Okay. I mean, I don't know, because to me, like, hasn't the desert always been there? So wouldn't this be normal? Like, oh yeah, the dust, or because I remember seeing something and it was like, but this was over in the sands, like Dubai or something, and they had like fucking huge cloud coming like at the city. But this is like, that's desert stuff, and apparently that's normal. It's like the sandstorms, but they're gnarly. That might have been Mission Impossible. Well, maybe it was Mission Impossible. In a recent Facebook post, they wrote, we insist again and again, these concentrations of suspended particles is quite advisable to wear the mask on the streets, especially people who suffer from respiratory disease. We also do not recommend long-term outdoor activities. The wave of hot air has also affected the air quality in areas north of Madrid, as far west as in Spain's Canary Islands, ladies and gentlemen. The Canaries, remember Bushman? Dude, is Bushman still doing the Bush thing? The Bushman over there in Canary? Ah, dude, that made me smile thinking of the Bushman. He's like, hello, my dear viewers, over there in the Canary Islands. Holy shit! These events are more frequent, and the Balearic Islands in the Mediterranean, The Weather Service said that the massive hot air from Africa, which was brought in by a storm that delivered some much needed rain for drought hit Spain, has also pushed up temperatures in some areas to 20 degrees Celsius, which would be 20 degrees Celsius, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. What is 20 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit? Why'd they put us on Fahrenheit? I mean, if they're just gonna, okay, so it's 68 degrees. 68 degrees. What's the conversion? What's the conversion? If 20 degrees Celsius is 68, so what are we talking about? You always have to add what? I mean, is it always you add 48? Do you always add 48? Because that would just be easy with all this math and everything. Do you just add 48? Look, it's a whole bunch of math, and to me, all you do is add 48, right? So if it's like 3 degrees Celsius, then that would be 51 degrees Fahrenheit. (20 degrees Celsius are equal to 68 degrees Fahrenheit. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 48. Don't quote me on that because it seems to me that it might be a little bit more complex. But maybe there's smarter people in the chat room, which there are. She peels his oranges for him. Hold on there. Mm-hmm. No one knows the math. Dominatrix? Hold on. What the hell are you talking about in here? Are you? Oh, are you talking about dominatrix? Oh, they're talking about shit that we're not even talking about. Oh, the planet Webb. Yeah, that's right, Access. Thank you for reminding me. All right, that was a good one. Okay, so let's go to fucking Webb. James Webb. Hold on. James Webb, new planet. Okay, hold on. James Webb, new planet to destroy. James Webb, new planet to destroy our planet. I'll just go with destroy. James Webb, new planet. Why is NASA sending its new telescopes a million miles away? For comparison, Hubble, NASA's most famous telescope, on 30 years. James Webb Telescope, largest telescope in history, is about to blow our minds. Hold on, guys. James Webb, new planet to destroy. All right, Access. What did you say? New image. James Webb looking for a new planet to destroy. New image. Image of planet. Image of planet. All right, this looks a bunch of CGI shit. Just one second. If it's just like some new whatever, and NASA's, this is it right here. So they put it in with a bunch of CGI operations. Just give me the real images. I don't want CGI. Real images. Not CGI, thank you very much. First image of James Webb. All right, so this is what you're talking about, this piece of garbage. Okay, I got it. Read it. Celebrating the Jews? Oh, JWST. All space questions for March. Absolutely phenomenal. Webb telescope first images have scientists giddy. See what's going on at a glance of informative Galaxy Z. Oh, remember the Z on the tanks? I wonder if it's a Galaxy Z Flip 3 5G lets you read and respond to text without opening your phone. A new spacecraft inspired by the Manta Ray, designed to surf the clouds of Venus, has received second round of funding from NASA. Colossal NASA SLS moon rocket revealed in full for the first time. Oh, that's what I'm hearing. European Space Agency is suspending its upcoming Mars mission with Russia over Putin's aggression towards Ukraine. 600-kilogram piece of SpaceX rock debris lands near Brazilian farmhouse. NASA's Perseverance rover hightails it to the Martian Delta. The rover self-driving capabilities will be put to the test. The ground reckon sprints to the sampling location. Unlimited digital access to journalism. Okay. Light sail technology puts Alpha Centauri within reach. South Korea, U.S. to discuss cooperation in space security, North Korean threats. SpaceX to launch reusable booster for the 12th time. Spaceflight now. Russian cosmonauts set to launch Friday, today, to the International Space Station, ladies and gentlemen. The Soyuz MS-21 launches to the International Space Station 5 minutes ago. There's a picture of that. Just imagine a bunch of stars and then there's a speck, and that's the new Webb thing, okay? It's exciting. It's giddy. Hockey to head. I don't want hockey. 57 years ago, Alexei Leonov conducted a first ever spacewalk. The Space Ambient album tributes the Vodkhod 2 mission. Interactive website explores the scale of space from an astronaut to the entire observable universe. Space conference censors name of first human in space because he was Russian. 18 hours ago. Space conference censors the name of the first human ever in space because he was a Russian. 326 upvotes. Futurism. Dude, I want to go to this, but I don't want to lose this thread. Mm-hmm. That's futurism.com/space. Look. They censored the first guy in space because he was Russian? That doesn't fucking make sense. NASA's giant new SLS moon rocket makes its debut. Oh, wow. 13 hours ago. NASA's giant new SLS moon rocket. SpaceX hosts a new fellowship on space surgery. It could save lives. So, no one likes cleaning, so why not let it clean itself? Kohler self-cleaning toilets. NASA Artemis 1 moon mega rocket rolls out to the launch pad today, and you can watch it live. Oh, that's what the rockets were. Artemis moon rocket, the mega rocket of the moon. Hold on, let's just continue, and then we'll come back to that, because I want to see the moon rocket. I want to see the other thing. Scientists claim hairy black hole explains Hawking paradox. Scientists claim hairy black hole. Let me see what people want to read, because there's a bunch of stuff that I want to get into here, but I don't want to. I want to stay on this Reddit thing. M87 data from Event Horizon Telescope rules out the likelihood of axion particles in a specific mass range. Recommended YouTube channels. I would really like to be able to clickbait titles. Hey, Reddit, Sandbox is a metaverse where players build and do things in the metaverse. Guys, let's get out of the metaverse. Come on. Let's go to the park and stuff. NASA's Mega Moon rocket to inch its way from the factory to the launch pad. It's going to be launched today because there was all kinds of things on. What new industries will be made possible with dramatically lower launch costs? Right now, space has basically had three uses for business. Almost all business activities in space can be broken down into communication, observation, and GPS. In addition, there's a tiny bit of tourism business, providing support to the space station with potential for drastic lower launch costs. What new things are we going to see? Why don't you guys have a live stream from space? Live stream from space. Like, set up a fucking live stream and just live stream space so we could see what's out there. I thought about, or if the fucking military operations and satellites. All right, well, what about if we just have a fucking 3-hour special from space or something? Just live stream it. And then everybody would know where the live streaming to stay away from it if they're doing some sort of secretive military thing. I think everybody, I could pretty much with confidence speak for everybody in the chat to say that pretty much everybody I talk to wouldn't mind a live stream from space. Why is we have cameras? We have billions of sensors. We have all these cameras and phones, and everybody has a camera on everything. And there's doorbell cameras, and there's fucking these cameras, and then you're getting facial recognition, fucking everything when you go into stores. And now stores, they want to make it to where you walk in and you can just take stuff off the shelf because of they know who you are, and like all this technology. There's cameras everywhere. But we don't have one in space? I mean, somewhere in space? I mean, I know it's secretive and like everything, but come on now. Okay, we're back, and we're back with a vengeance. We're back with a vengeance. Okay. I had to restart everything. Is that all the thumbnails or the thumbs up I'm gonna get? That's really weak. Can you guys just tap on the thumbs up? I mean, it's like nothing to you. Can you just tap on it, Tony Ann? MK2 Tech, can you tap on the thumbs up? I know you're not thumbs upping all the rigmarole, and it's very frustrating. Believe me, on this side of things, I'm very frustrated as well, but there's nothing I can do about it. Oh, hey, what's going on, Chemo from Hawaii? What's going on over there? Aloha. All right, sorry about what happened. Okay, hold on, we're right here. That was just my comment about the James Webb image, looking for a new planet to destroy. I was being mean. He wants to be our leather cult leader. Just having fun. Oh, that was weird. Showing that you're live on both channels still. I think you have too many windows open on your phone. I don't have any windows open on my phone. And I restarted. Don't worry, it's not like my phone issue. Okay? I noticed something strange earlier too. What did you notice that was strange? 24-hour live stream loop from space, right? I wanted to get into this moon rocket, the Mega Moon rocket. Now, when you go and you click on it over in Reddit, it does not load properly at all. So I'm going to copy and let's open a new tab. See what it does? I'm not going to read that. How can you read all this? Believe me, I've jinked around with this. Stupid. I've jinked around with it for a while here. All space questions, absolutely phenomenal. So let me just go ahead and copy it. New spacecraft inspired by the manta ray designed to surf the clouds of Venus has received second round of funding from NASA. The colossal NASA SLS moon rocket revealed. Is that the one that's like blasting off today? The moon rocket? Okay, it is. SLS Mega Moon Rocket. All right, let me just see this. SLS Mega Moon Rocket Launch. NASA's Mega Moon Rocket spacecraft complete first roll to launch pad a couple hours ago. Why we're so excited about NASA's new Mega Moon Rocket. NASA's Mega Moon Rocket is heading to the launch pad. Here's what you need to know. Don't tell me what I need to know. All right, let's. Ooh, that's live? Okay, let's check it out live. Okay, let's go. Let's skip ahead. This is the live stream 5 hours ago. Hold on. This is just over at Kennedy. Okay, we're getting here. Let's see this roll out. We've got a band. Here it is. Can I get a couple more thumbs up? Just a couple? Okay, they're rolling out the new Mega Rocket, apparently. Let's go ahead and see it. The Mega Moon Rocket is being rolled out, ladies and gentlemen. Hold your breath. There it is. Is that it? What the hell is it? Oh, is that it? This is the damn thing right here.
The moon is a multinational ambition. The tireless work of more than 70,000 people across every state of our country and also different countries around the world. SLS and Orion parts were brought to Kennedy Space Center via trains, planes, ships, and
trains, planes, and automobiles. All right, lady. Shh. Oh, back up. Back that up. Okay, look at this. Look at this.
We are at Kennedy Space Center. Every piece of hardware necessary to return to the moon is now here.
Look at every piece of hardware to return to the moon.
They are being assembled, stacked, fueled, and primed for flight.
Next time these engines fire up, we'll be on the launch pad to send an uncrewed Orion spacecraft around the moon on a flight test for the Artemis 1 mission.
My grandfather worked on these things, the Apollo. Look at that bad boy. Hold on. Okay, go like this. So that's the small one right there. Look at that. We're seeing what's going on here because they keep flashing it. Let's go. Let's get that out of the way. Let's really pull in on it. You know what I mean? It's kind of blurry if I go too far. And there's the rocket right there. Hold on, they're showing a bunch of stuff. Hold on.
It's been a journey of 1,000 miles from factory floors all across this country and around the world to here. And now the stage has been set.
We are seeing Artemis take her place.
Artemis. What are your views on Artemis?
The framework to support the enormity of this moment can't be measured in renovations and rehearsals alone.
But in the testing of a metal found much deeper.
with each segment built upon the one before it. The volume of anticipation can be seen rising.
For in addition to certifying what a host of testing has already previewed,
And liftoff. The dawn of Orion and a new era of American space exploration.
Artemis will demonstrate a new path to the moon for this generation.
So they have a new path to the moon, ladies and gentlemen. Remember how they said that they don't have the same technology, and everybody's like, what do you mean? Well, now they say they do.
Uncrewed test flight will be a final proving of every system
In every component.
In the harshness of space.
A mission that, when successful, will
Okay, they're really jazzing it up a bit with all kinds of stuff. You guys are really jazzing this up, aren't you? Okay, good. Getting people jazzed up. And there's probably some people of flat Earth and space is fake. And yes, I just want to see. Leave me alone. Let me see what I want to see. James, space is fake, so you can't look at that. Don't look at it. What do you mean? James, space is fake, so you can't look at anything. I can look at whatever I want to look at.
We are going.
Oh, there's the serpent and the delta and the 9 to 5 and the triangles. Guys, the Illuminatis.
Era of human space exploration, discovery, and ingenuity in space. And it all begins with Artemis 1. The Space Launch System is the only rocket capable of sending humans into deep space. It's the most powerful rocket in the world. And during liftoff, it will produce 8.8 million pounds of thrust, propelling the Orion spacecraft about 240,000 miles to the moon. And Orion will venture farther than any spacecraft built for humans that has ever flown humans. It will stay in space longer than any spacecraft designed for astronauts that has ever done without docking to a space station. And after a 3-week journey of over 1 million miles, Orion will come home faster and hotter than any vehicle has before. And it wouldn't be possible without all of you here today.
This was today. This live streamed a couple hours ago in the morning hours. You were still sleeping. Okay? You were still sleeping. They're jazzing it up, and it's very jazzy Jeff. And I knew there was something because there was all kinds of stuff going on. So they rolled this bad boy out. Did they launch it today? They rolled it out. Are you guys rolling this out for just a presentation? The rollout of NASA's SLS Mega Moon rocket Artemis 1 mission. Ooh, over there they're chasing tornadoes or something, but it's not a tornado yet. There would be way more people watching. Nuclear Nightmare. Oh, that's History Channel. Give me all like the people that it's not like. I don't want everything all. You know, like YouTube used to be like regular people and just, you know, they go on and do things. Now it's like Putin's roar, like PBS and all this shit, you know? And then like CNN, and then you guys were trying to do your thing on your TV. Like, leave us alone over here on the internet and do your TV thing. Fucking boomers. They're like, oh, we're gonna come over there because you guys are getting the views. Oh yeah, and we're gonna just take away your channels and things because we're big and you're small. Listen, just put the regular people back on YouTube and stop fucking around. Put the regular people back on YouTube. That's what people like. They don't like all this Jazzy Jeff. It's all just Tinker Toys now. Looking for Life on Mars, Nova PBS special. Look at the Mentor Pilot, the Rand Corporation. It's so totty now. All right, hold on. We're going. Okay, I was just seeing if they had anything else on this thing, but hold on. So it's not a space launch. They're rolling it out, but you heard them say that we now have the technology to go back to the moon. So that's a big thing. We have the technology to go back to the moon.
Thousands of members of the NASA family, it's because of you that we are here today. Our workforce has been a relentless spirit. We imagine, we build, we never stop pushing.
All right, he's doing the, he's jazzing it up a bit. Imaginations and all of it. Can I get a couple more thumbs up? Are you going to just be stingy with your thumbs up on me like that? Really? Are you holding out because space is fake? Is that why? You don't want to thumbs up a space as like a space video. Space is fake, James. I'm not going to give you a thumbs up. Okay, I'm going to watch, but I'm just going to sit here because I space is fake. Flat Earth. I'd like to know what people are saying. Yeah, there needs to be more than 13 likes. I find the strange, sudden pseudo-patriotism there is on the mainstream. Suddenly NASA is back going to the moon and flags up everywhere. I thought anything America was too toxic and triggering for TV. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Yeah, let me see what you're saying. Let me know what you're thinking. Give me your thoughts on this as far as your thoughts. I want to know what people are thinking. Really, I do. They are afraid of you, Mr. James, in the live chat. This full moon has me so bloated, I'm like a walking water gallon. KK, timber it down, okay? Planet X study FIPA agreement in Canada. Some neo-Naz were trained by U.S. Intel swamp monsters. Ukraine is bigger mess than U.S. of A, if that's possible. Okay, we just had a military double-bladed helicopter fly over. I'm close to the Canadian border in Ohio. And, Planet X Watcher's here. Planet X Watcher, what's your thoughts on all of it? You missed our Planet X special. We had a Planet X Saharan Dust special broadcast. And I thought you were going to be there since your name is Planet X Watcher and everything. But you weren't. I was looking for you. I was like, where is this guy? Right. I don't want to, can't do it on YouTube because that's considering I read the terms of service. So I don't want that. I don't want to smoke or anything on screen because I don't want to be encouraging anything. Okay, because I read your terms of service. 1 second. So we're just going over the live stream of the rollout, and I'm very curious to see what people are thinking of the technology. Yeah, you were lurking. I knew it. KK Levine is just going overboard. All right, KK Levine, we know. Okay. I find the strange. Okay. Yeah, I want to know exactly what people are thinking with this. Okay. So the rockets go over and they go into the ocean or whatever. So you're saying that what is this mega moon rocket going to do? Is it going to go into space? I'm thinking it's going to go into space.
What is possible? I often say that at NASA, the impossible is made possible. Artemis 1 will demonstrate NASA's commitment to and capacity to extend humanity's presence on the moon and beyond. But this mission is not just cementing.
Wait, didn't the Chinese go? Aren't they on the moon like right now? So they had their mega moon rocket before us and everything, and then we like caught up to them, but we had it before, but then we lost it, and then they went, and then after they went, we went, because we like reinvented the technology or something. I mean, I don't know what I'm supposed to even like. What do you mean? You guys lost the technology and now it's back. But this thing didn't like go back in the day. They didn't have a mega moon rocket, not this size, and they went to the moon apparently.
NASA's leadership in space. It's strengthening America's small businesses. It's supporting America's universities. It's showing the might of America's scientists, mathematicians, and technicians. Artemis 1 is possible because of the contributions from all 50 states. The program is an economic engine for America.
Okay, this guy's going off here. There it is, there it is, there it is. Okay, so that's the mega moon rocket, guys. Remember that one movie that they build that thing that they have signals coming in from space and then they build that thing? That looks like that Contact movie. That's huge. Look at that thing. Is that the thing right there? Is that the launch pad or is this? That's it right there, right? Is that the rocket? I'm pretty sure that's a rocket. Don't quote me, boy. So we're just going over the live stream about what they said here.
And supported 70,000 good-paying jobs across the country. But to lead in the 21st century,
Look at that bad boy.
America must not go alone. We must accomplish our
Yeah, it
goals
is.
together. Artemis represents global ambitions and participation.
The global new world order. Is that right? So that's that right there. That's the Artemis rocket with the golden head. It's the first time I've seen that golden head. So they got the gold head on there like that. That thing is huge. We're listening to this guy. We got to take breaks because he's kind of monotonous, but.
The European Space Agency provides the European Service Module, the powerhouse of the Orion spacecraft that provides electricity, propulsion, thermal control, air, water to Orion in space. This is a critical partnership that not just for Artemis 1, but for the future Artemis missions as well. And that's just the beginning. Thanks to the international collaboration, 3 so-called passengers will fly on Orion.
Wait, Orion or Artemis? What does Artemis mean? And by the way, they canceled and Jeranism, that guy on YouTube that talks about the whole thing and everything. I remember when he was like, they're never going to go to Mars. Like they're going to keep canceling missions. Mm-hmm. Well, they canceled the mission today. They canceled the mission to Mars because of Russians or something.
Named by the Israel Space Agency and the German Aerospace Center, are 2 female mannequins. Their jobs are to provide data on radiation levels during the mission. The 3rd passenger is a male mannequin whose name was decided by more than 300,000 people in a naming contest. And his name is Commander Munikin Campos.
Munikin Campos?
Honoring Arturo Campos, the late member of the NASA family. Arturo helped bring the crew of Apollo 13 safely back to Earth. And a surprise.
Ooh.
Snoopy in his orange spacesuit will hitch a ride.
Snoopy, hold it. Damn it, I'm really trying to be with you here, but like Snoopy?
We're also taking advantage of additional space on SLS to launch several CubeSats in cooperation.
Do we have any of those CubeSats flying? Can we just get one video? Just one. of a regular like CubeSat just floating how it does, or any of the satellites for that matter.
Space Exploration Agency and the Italian Space Agency. Humanity's drive to explore.
Because with all the talk about all that stuff, I'm in the category of saying there is shit up there. Okay? Whether it's like the way that they tell us or not, it's up there. Okay? Because there's people like, James, there's nothing up there. I don't think so. I've seen it. I've seen them put together stuff in low Earth orbit and blast off. So, I mean, I don't know what's past there. We need to get some cameras up there or something. The air is so tightly controlled, the airspace. That's what this whole thing is over there. They're like, oh, shut down the airspace. And then there's like military people that are coming out and they're like, yeah, well, airspace means that we're going to be fighting Russians because let me explain. There's air defense systems that are over in Russia and we're going to have to shoot those. And planes that enter the airspace, we're going to have to shoot those down. And we're going, so basically it's a war. So we're going to war with the Russians. So your little sign of like, air, shut the airspace down is really, let's go to war with Russia. Just to let you know.
Not bound by border. Discovery strengthens diplomacy. This mission, this program will build a global alliance.
Global New World Order. I knew it. The New World Order.
Of course, Artemis 1 will be a major step, but our journey is far from over. This will be the first in a series of increasingly complex missions. In 2024, for the first time since Apollo 8, astronauts will return to the moon on Artemis 2. The astronauts will fly in lunar orbit, venturing farther into space than any humans have ever before. And these are not a series of isolated missions. Each will be a groundbreaking complement and component to build the presence on and around the moon and eventually beyond. And none of this is easy. Nothing NASA dares to achieve ever is. But as we have shown with this pandemic, NASA knows how to press forward. Artemis personifies why NASA needs continuity of purpose. Our missions have not achieved and were not achieved just by a single administration.
Why is it that they built the tops of their buildings bigger? Like, what's the real purpose of that?
But across many administrations. And I'm proud President Biden has shown strong support for these missions. And every breakthrough should be seen as a triumph for our country and all of humanity. And when the next humans walk on the moon, I hope that every single child around the world, I hope they see themselves in this new generation of explorers.
Okay, guy, come on.
NASA's history has become intertwined with the never-ending American story. The sky has never been the limit for NASA. This is our opportunity to make limitless potential of every American. It's past time to bring down the barriers that limit opportunity in underserved and underrepresented communities. It's time to anchor fairness as a core.
Oh, wow, they're really beefing up the sauce, aren't they? Let's go skip maybe a little bit. Oh, what's that? There's the old rocket, and there's the hangars. Holy shit, look at that. That thing is humongous. So we have Artemis, and then we have the other one that's going to be right next to it, or what? Are these things like, so there's two capsules and then they break apart, or how exactly does this go? Because he was talking about Artemis, and then, so there's a 3 mannequin crew, over on the huge rocket, and then there is a manned crew over on the other one. I'm trying to get all the facts, but he's sprinkling it without his little Snoopies and this and that. A well-crafted speech.
Maybe they'll walk on the moon or be the pioneers who venture onward to Mars. This is what NASA does best. We unify, we discover, we inspire.
Okay, so we unify, New World Order. Okay. Let's go 20 seconds in the future. Okay, still he's talking about that. 20 more seconds. All right, 50. All right, there. Let's go back. There's the old Artemis or whatever it's called. The Artemis. We're just getting. What is all this shit in the background? Look at this. You see that in the background? It's not. That is not a reflection because I'm seeing that here. That's the NASA building, and then it looks like clouds. So it's just kind of cloudy. That's the NASA building right there. You see NASA back there? We're just taking a look at everything. We're just kind of cruising and just taking a look at all of it. Okay, so that's like his speech. That's that. There's the people over here. Firefighters are working to extinguish Yankee facility. New York poach sports breaking. Anthony Rizzo Luke oil void Patriot facility fire. There's some sort of fire happening. I saw that before breaking. Let me just see what the hell it's saying. Happening now, firefighters are working to extinguish mansion fire in Fort Lauderdale. Patriots. Firefighters are working to extinguish a mansion fire in Fort Lauderdale. So when is this Artemis taking off, you ask? Well, I'm glad you asked. Let's see when that is actually taking off. They rolled it out today. It's not taking off today. So, Artemis takes off when? Artemis launch dates, June of 2022. The launch and the goals and everything. This is the inverse moon bounce. NASA's Artemis launch dates, mission goals, timeline for the ambitious moon return. It's been over 50 years since humanity left space boot prints on the moon, but it is in a few short years, astronauts could once again walk on the lunar surface of the moon, ladies and gentlemen. Inverse breaks down exactly what NASA needs to do and what they have already accomplished in the quest to get mankind back on the moon in the next decade. In 2024, NASA plans to send the first woman and more men to the moon as part of the agency's Artemis mission. But getting to the moon is no easy feat. To make the journey a success, these crewed flights require the agency to clear a number of hurdles, technical and safety. First, NASA has an ambitious timeline for its next lunar mission, targeting June of 2022 for the launch of the crewed test flight to the moon. So that's this year. We're in 2022. So it's going to be in this summer. This summer, they're going to launch the uncrewed test flight to the moon, Artemis 1. It's the first phase for humanity's return to the lunar surface, setting off a series of increasingly more complex trips to the moon. The agency completed one of its final safety tests with flying colors, testing out the altitude